Hi everyone, this is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Today I'm here to share a quick Michael's haul with you guys. I was in Michael's to do some shopping with my daughters, and I have been talking to my little one, which is Aaliyah, about making some polymer clay pieces. She has been inspired by my creations to try her hand at making some polymer clay sweet treats, and amongst a lot of other little things that she wanted to make. So she has like a little list, and so I want to share some of the things that I picked up while I was in there. And while I'm doing this video, I wanted to point out that I have a piece that I made out of polymer clay that I shared a long time ago here on my YouTube channel, and I had a recent project that kind of sparked the interest of playing around with polymer clay yet again. So that's why I wanted to kind of share the items that I picked up, and kind of to hopefully inspire you to want to create as well. And so here is the piece that I have created in polymer clay a long time ago when I used to play with polymer clay quite some time. This piece right here took me a lot of time to create. I have shown this piece, as I mentioned before. This is my octopus, and I actually keep this this particular polymer clay piece on top of one of my clocks here in my craft space. This piece right here holds a lot of sweet treats. It holds a lollipop that I made out of polymer clay, as well as a cupcake that has a cherry on top and a donut that has sprinkles. I have blinged out the eyes on this piece right here, and this was a lot of fun when I made this, and I do miss playing around with polymer clay. So that's why I kind of wanted to kind of share something that I used to do all the time, but also share with you the items that I picked up, because this haul mostly consists of items that are polymer clay related. And then also hopefully you guys can share some of the things that you have made with your polymer clay if you're one that uses this. So let's go ahead and dig on in now. So one of the items that I picked up was this set of polymer clay, and this particular item right here happens to be a oven baked clay, and it has 12 different colors. Aaliyah chose this set right here because it has a lot of beautiful bright colors in it, and she wanted this to start off with, and I thought this was a great little kit for her to definitely play around with. So this would be her own personal kit right here to have fun and make whatever she wants to make. Now I currently own a polymer clay oven. I've had one for quite some time, since the beginning when I started messing around with polymer clay. So I will be assisting her, of course, in that aspect. But that's one of the things I love about clay, because it is so close to having playing around with Play-Doh as a child. But the only difference is you can't bake Play-Doh, you can bake polymer clay. So she's really excited about getting started. And then we also picked up some more individual colors, and some of these colors we picked up because I wanted some of my own that I was either running low on, or some items that I'm going to make for some other things that I had in mind. So even though we have orange in that kit, I picked up this one right here for me. This is by Craftsmart, and you guys know there's also Fimo and there's Scopy. So those are some other brands that you can use that I've also played with as well. I'm new to the Craftsmart brand, but I've recently been using this one, and I'm really happy with it. You just got to make sure that you follow the directions of how to bake this when you are using the particular clay for that brand. So like for example, this one says bake at 275 Fahrenheit for 15 minutes per 1/4 inch. So basically the thickness of however you create with as far as your clay and when you're making whatever you're making. So make sure that you are following that along, and of course don't leave your clay unattended when you are baking it. And just follow all the guidelines and then the safety precautions to make sure that you're good when you're using your polymer clay. So this is a color right here that I got, and also picked up this chocolate brown right here, which is absolutely beautiful. I got this one here. I picked up this light brown color, and then Aaliyah, she picked up this white, and she also picked up this black one here. Since those two colors were not in her kit, she got those. These are great. These two colors right here are great colors to start off with, especially because you're going to use a lot of white and a lot of black when you are creating with your polymer clay. And my other color that I picked out was this beautiful turquoise color right here. So that's pretty much completes the polymer clay that we have you know, chose to purchase at the moment. And then I also found some molds that happened to be on clearance while we were also in Michael's, and they were really good prices. Most of them were $5, and I think one of them was about $7. So that wasn't bad at all, especially with the original price of what it was before. So I did find this one right here, which you can definitely use your polymer clay in, but they also have it to where you can maybe even use, I haven't used that before, but it's like a polymer clay liquid that you can use, but I'm new to that one and I'd rather keep it at the solid for right now. But this particular mold right here is really nice and it caught my eye. Now one thing I will say, the mold is kind of thin, but I love the pieces that you can definitely create with this, so I wanted to play around with this to see how I like it. It has two faces on there, has this face here and this face. It also has a mermaid tail, has a heart and a star, like a starburst. It has some angel wings that can definitely be, turn it this way, some angel wings right here, and then we have a set of butterfly wings right here that can also maybe even act as a fairy. So it has two of the starbursts and then two different size hearts on here. So really nice. A lot of different mold options for you to be able to play with and use, and also to add to those finished projects when you are playing with the polymer clay. So I want to try that, and I'm going to allow Leah to use those too to get more comfortable with using the polymer clay so she can get a good feel for it. And then also I picked this mold up. These molds right here were $5, and I want to say the one I just shared with you might have been $7. This particular one right here has angel wings on it as well, but you can see that these right here, and I'm gonna compare the sizes here, so you can see it's a little bit bigger when you look at them there. And this one has two different sets. It also has some crosses on it. I bought it more for the wings instead of the crosses, although the crosses are nice, but I like the wings, so that's why I got this one. And then I also found these. This right here is a set of premium texture sheets. There's 3 pieces, but there are 6 designs inside of this set here. These were $5, and I'm going to open these up because I want to see how well these work. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. Let me get my tool here because I want to see what the different designs look like so that way I can share those with you all. Here we go. So let me know in the comments if you guys have used polymer clay and what is your favorite brand if you have used it before, because I'm really curious to see what different ones are more popular than others, because again I have worked with quite a few and I have been really happy with the different ones that I have used. There we go. So inside of this mold right here, there are 3 patterns as I mentioned, and you actually get a card with some instructions on it as well. And what's really neat about this one here is the fact that what they did was they put 2 different designs on each side. And so with this one, you have this basket weave design here, if you can see that. And on the other side, you have this design right here, which is more of a dotted design. So it's probably hard to see, but it's more of a dotted, but it's raised. And again, that's that basket weave. On this side right here, you have like more of a pebble design, but it's real smooth. And on this side, you have more of a zigzag or a chevron design. Now for this one, you have a wood grain design. And on this side, you have this design right here. It's another like a chevron pattern, except for this one is more wide. and this one is more narrow. Okay, so that's for that first set right there, and it shows you at the back of the packaging that all the different designs that they have here, they just don't have names to them. And then we have this one right here that I picked up. This is another mold right here, and this particular one again has 3 in it, and it has a lot of different designs in it as well. These molds are great. The reason why I picked up these texture molds, because you can emboss your clay, and so it takes on that same pattern shape and you can bake it. This would be great to decorate wood boxes, make jewelry, and just pendants. So I just saw the possibilities, and $5 was not a lot for 6 designs, especially for something that you can use over and over again. So I was really happy about that, and I love to be able to definitely utilize different pieces for multiple uses. And as I get this open, I'll be able to show you guys what the different designs look like. And this is my first time seeing them up close and personal as well along with you. Here we go. All right, so the designs that's in this one particular one right here, they look like this. So these 3, the first pattern right here looks like this. It's more of a flower pattern, and it's really pretty. I like the way that looks. And then you also, on this side here, you have more floral, but it also almost have like a lace floral look to it. So that's really pretty. Then you have this design right here that are these beautiful circles. And on this side right here, you have some more lace looking flowers. And this one here has all these circles that are joined like chains or links. And then we have this one right here that has like a hexagon pattern and different squares within squares. So it's really, really nice. So yes, those are all the different patterns for that particular one there. But this set I thought was really great for $5 to take on all those different textures. And in addition to finding all of the polymer clay as well as those molds, I did pick up some clearance graduation paper. They had some 6x6 paper pads that was marked down to 60% off. I picked up 2 of them. These were the only 2 they had left. So I went ahead and got it, even though my oldest daughter, she came out of 8th grade for 2023 of this year. And that's not her graduation class year, but still, that's when she finished 8th grade. But I did have someone in my family that did graduate for class of 2023 from high school. So I can use that as the background for a photo, which would be really cool. But also, I mainly bought it because of the gold and silver paper that's in this paper pad. And then also, so for the caps, the graduation caps would be great. You get 3 sheets of each. And then here's another design there. And then we have this design here. And then there's this sheet right here. We have stars. And that could be used on anything, not just graduation. And you have that page. And this is why I really bought it. I love all that gold. I use a lot of gold. So I went ahead and got it mainly for that reason. And then it has some silver in there. So I got 2 booklets so that way I could have more of that gold and silver. And that was that. And then the last thing I picked up were 2 picture frames. I'm only going to show one because both of them are the same. I was able to get these picture frames that are a 5x7 picture frame that was also clearance. These were only $10 a piece. It would have been $24.99 a piece. And look how gorgeous. The matte is what caught my eye on these beautiful frames. And I love how the frames are definitely etched out. And then how it's etched out in the middle of the frame and how that matte is laid out. And another cool thing about this is the fact It's beautiful, one thing, but the other thing that I liked about it is the fact that it had a place for you to be able to hang up the frame on the back, and also where you could set up on your table. So that's really great. So you have two options there to decide how you want to display this frame, and that's a win-win for me. So I like to look at frames that way so I can see all the different ways that I can pretty much put them up. So that's why I picked this up. So I got two of them for the price of what one would have pretty much been, and I thought that was a really great deal. And that pretty much completes my Michaels haul today. I want to thank you guys so much for taking out time to watch this video. Hope everyone is great, and I will be back to share more videos later on. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and check out my Instagram page, which is Memory Lane Keepsakes 2017. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.